Hello and welcome to this practice exam. My name is TALHA YASEEN. I'm your practice examiner. Let's begin part 1. In this part, I'm going to ask you some question about yourselves. What's your full name?
My full name is Heather Sultan.
How may I address you?
You can call me Heather.
Okay, Heather. Where do you come from?
Sir, I come from Laya, near Sheikh Jalaluddin.
Do you work or you are a student?
I am a student and I am studying in second year.
Okay. Which subject is your favorite?
For now, my favorite subject is English just because I wanted to learn new languages. My favorite one is for now English because it is an international language. Another, I wish to learn Spanish.
What type of bill do you usually pay?
I usually pay utility bills, gas bills, electricity. For my personal use, I usually pay Netflix subscription as well as internet.
Okay. Do you prefer paying bills with cash or other methods?
No, I usually pay from internet billing like banking, online banking, and digital wallets like Jazz Cash or Easy Pesa. Because life is innovative and you don't have to carry wallets and cash with you. You just usually have a mobile phone and internet to pay wherever you want.
Have you ever failed to make a payment for a bill?
Yeah, it's been a while. I think it's a month or two. I feel while paying internet bill just because of it was an error in online banking, and I called the officer of bank, and he sorted out the issue.
Okay. Did you ever face any difficulty while paying online bill?
No, not usually because everything everything is okay right now because internet and the online banking. I never felt any difficulty while paying online.
Okay. This is the end of part one.
Okay.
Let's move on to the part two. In this part, I'll give you a cue card, I'll give you a topic, and you have to speak on it for 2 minutes.
Okay.
You will be given 1 minute to prepare. This is a pen, and this is your cue card.
Okay.
You have 1 minute to think. You can take notes if you wish. Then you have to speak for more than 1 minute.
Okay.
Your time starts now. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
So your topic is describe a food or drink you like to prepare. Please start.
So it's a time of 1 to 2 years been. So it's a festival of Eid al Azha. It was a family gathering at our home, and my mother was cooking biryani. So it was my dream to learn some cooking skills because it's really helpful when you grow up and when you get independent. So I went to the kitchen. My mother was cooking biryani, and It was my favorite dish, though. I asked my mother, "Can you taught me biryani because I like it?" And she replied very well. She asked me, "Of course, why not?" So at that day, it was a family gathering. All our relatives, family, and friends are there, and my mother taught me how to make biryani, and including ingredients, curd, and all the chickens, how to prepare and marinate it. So it was taught my mother, and for first of all, I felt very difficulties while learning, and the consequences about the ingredients because it's very hard to put ingredients in a row or in a sequence. So when I tried first time, I invite my friends at home to try it. It's after 1 to 2 weeks. So they came home and asked mother, I'm preparing by my own biryani. So she asked me, well done, and she asked me, good luck. So I tried to make biryani. First of all, I put all the ingredients like chilies and the spices in a pan, and I prepare the gravy. And after that, I boil the rices and put all in it. And after that, prepare the chicken and put in it and prepare all that. After that, so I serve to my friends, and they give me a positive feedback. And I asked my mother that my friends also liked it, and my mother also tasted it was very well. And my mother congrats me that you learned first skill of biryani. And after that, I asked my friends, then what is your feedback? They said I really liked it, and they also asked me for the recipe. Then how do you made it? And I asked my mother to tell them which recipe do you prepare, which recipe do you use to prepare the biryani. And my mother also shared the recipe with my friends, and they really liked it.
Okay, could you please give me?
Yes.
This is the end of part 2.
Yes.
Now we move on to the part 3. In this, you will be asked follow-up questions.
Yes.
So, could you describe the location when you first learned to make it?
Yes, as I mentioned, it was a festival of Eid al-Adha, and my mother was preparing a biryani at a. It was a family gathering.
Okay. Were there any memorable experiences or challenges during the learning journey?
Yes, while my mother taught me how to make biryani, after a week or two, I prepared it by my own self. Yeah, I felt very difficulties just because of you have to put many of ingredients in biryani, and and all the curds and chickens, and I really felt once or two, but I get used to it after that.
Have you ever shared this recipe or skill with someone else?
Yeah, I shared it with my friends and my relatives, because when they tried, when I prepared it by my own self, they really liked it and asked me the recipe and the strategy which you used while preparing biryani, and they really gave me a positive feedback.
Do you believe that cooking skills are important for young people to learn?
Yeah, I believe that learning cooking skills at the young age is very necessary, because when you try to get independent, because at the age of student, when you complete the graduation of second year, you have to move to the foreign countries, and usually to the other cities for learning in university. So when you get independent and you're living in the hostel on hotels, and you have to prepare, the basics of the cooking, to prepare the food by your own self. So I said yes, you have to learn some basic skills of cooking.
Are there any benefits a person can gain from learning how to cook at early age?
Yeah, you can also get benefits, because whenever you're abroad or you're in other cities, you cook by your own self. You don't have to buy food from hotels or restaurants or by order, because when you're a student, you have your you're not stable financially, and you have to cook the food in your home or in your hotel. You don't have to buy from restaurants.
Okay. Last question.
Okay.
In your opinion, how does the popularity of fast food impact the cooking habits of younger generation?
Yeah, in this era, the Gen Z and the young generation don't want to cook at home, because they feel lazy, and they know you can order by tapping on the screen and the food at at your doorstep. So they're getting lazy, and they know fast food is very delicious and it's easy to cook and fill up your stomach. So they don't try to cook at home and get lazy by ordering the food from restaurant and fast food.
This is the end of IELTS speaking practice interview.
Yes.